to ask for help. It's not. Let me say that again. It is not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a sign of weakness to go to ruminate or to avoid things that are not, well, there are things that are in your life that could change your life if you would get help with it. So I have a client today, and she's let me share this. I've worked with her for years, and she made a comment a few sessions ago that, just this is what she's her resolution, and it didn't sit well. But I didn't know why. I was like, something's off with this. And today during our session, it dawned on me that she was actually protecting herself from something she didn't need to be protected from. And the way she was priming in, she was like bringing a belief in that she didn't believe herself or that she didn't want. And so I kind of asked her a question about this, and she's like, "Oh, we don't need to talk about that. I'll work on that. We don't need to talk about that." And I was like, "No, I think we do." And I was like, "Well, why don't you want to talk about that? Like, I think this is what's holding you back, what's been kind of stopping you from making progress for the last couple of weeks." And I was like, "Let's just explore it for a minute. Let's just see where it goes." And it came down to she was actually making a decision to believe a thought that was not innate to her. And just to give you a little context, she was writing down every day that her thoughts are not true and that she's safe. So what we all know, our beliefs don't have to be true, right? We know that a belief is a thought plus an emotion paired together over time. And so that wasn't and sometimes our thoughts, they don't have to be true. They protect us typically. But I was like, why would you write that every day, that your thoughts are not true? Now, if you're familiar with the thing called brain priming, and this is similar to affirmations, where um, you renew your mind every day. You have these affirmations that you speak over yourself, and the more we say it and we pair it with an emotion, the more it becomes our belief. Well, that's what she's been doing. There's been a disconnect. It's been been a misalignment that we've been trying to locate, and it was all centered around this because I was like, when have you ever needed to be safe? I was like, remember, safety is not success, and failure is not safety. It is okay. It's like, when have you ever let yourself down, or when have you ever needed to be safe? And she's like, "Well, what do you mean?" I was like, "Well, remember, safety and success are opposites, not success and failure." I was like, "So by choosing to say that you're safe, you're actually pulling yourself from the success that you want." And over things, we talked about that. We pulled in some other examples. But know that this woman her intuition is spot on. She makes good decisions. She pulls in information. She'll listen to other people's thoughts. But with this particular one, she wanted to hold it on to herself. She just wanted to, I just need to push through. I just need to get through this. One day I'm going to feel, I will believe this. And I was like, why do you want to believe that? And it dawned on her that she didn't want to believe it, but she didn't want to ask for help to not believe it. Believing that, again, which we prove over and over, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Doing it on your own, suffering alone, that is weakness. And we have support systems. We have ways to get the support we need. And the comment she made after, she's like, "Tammy, I didn't realize how much I needed to remove this, how much this was holding me back. I didn't realize." And she goes, "One of the hardest things for me is to ask for help. And I didn't even know I needed to ask for help with this until you told me." And we were reminded again that this is why we are wired for connection. We're not wired to be by ourselves. Even if you're an introvert, which I am actually an introvert, I would much rather spend like time with just a couple of people. But even after I'm done with people, I need to retreat for a while. I need to have some alone time. I need to be by myself to recharge. But I still need people. I still need a support system. I still need guidance. I still need someone to help me see my blind spots. And that's where she needed someone to help her. She needed a coach to help her see her blind spot because she has such a strong purpose. She has such a strong mission that by holding on to this one thought, it was stopping her from living her purpose, her living the dream that she has been building, living into the vision that she's created. And so, friend, I just wanted to come on here quickly and tell you that what is a thought that you have that you no longer want to hold? What is something that you're working through on your own that you can release and get some support on? Go and ask a friend, go ask a family member, go ask, you can ask a pastor, a counselor, a therapist. You can come to a coach and they can help you put a different perspective on it, help you basically shine some light, open some windows in a dark space so you can see it for what it really is. You can see what you need help with, and there's no shame in that. We have to do that. We have to do that often, and we need to do that in order to, in order to get to the next level and in order to grow. So ask for help. Talk to your friends, talk to your anyone who is a support system to you. And if you need more, go to a coach. Come to us who we've been trained. This is I'm just going to speak for myself here, but this is kind of my gift is be able to, and my purpose is to be able to help you see the opportunities and help you see those blind spots and those rumble strips so we can move around them, help you get what you want and see what's stopping you. What are those blocks? Don't spend years in these blocks. When you can have freedom, you can experience what the full weight of joy instead of holding on to the weight of this world. The weight that she was carried by limiting her thoughts, by focusing on safety instead of success. It was pulling her down instead of propelling her up. And I don't want that for you. So if you're ready to start looking at what's holding you back from getting the life that you want, from stepping into your purpose, from living your purpose, from getting the connection, comment purpose below and let's talk about it. Let's get rid of those blind spots so you can get what you want, so you can see why you do what you do. And then you can decide, is this what I want to keep doing? And then make a different choice or lean more into it. But the choice is yours. All right, with that, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go and make some dinner for my family because, well, most of today I thought it was Friday and I was like, oh, we're just going to do pizza tonight. And it's not. It's Thursday. And I've got a lot of things to do, including sports. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that and, excuse me, and yeah, get on with my night and hopefully crash soon because it's been a long day, especially for being a leap day, which is a bonus day. All right, choose joy until joy chooses you. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.